Hello rollers! I'm Chapa, your RollerCoin buddy. You probably noticed that a new progression event started a few days ago. If you ever wondered how to make the most of it, this guide is for you. I'll break down how the event works and how to use the key mechanics. I'll also share my own optimal strategy for maximum rewards. Let's dive in. At its core, the progression event is a level reward system. You complete levels by earning points and claiming prizes along the way. Here is what you need to know about the progression events. The first, progression levels. It generally increases as you progress, but some levels are intentionally easier. There's a sort of a cooldown after tough levels. Second, event variations. Each event has a unique reward, usually featuring a new powerful miner as the grand prize. The third, earning points. You earn points by spending RLT with purchases in store granting full points. Even Lootboxes count, which makes them the most efficient way of completing the event. Marketplace purchases grant less points, so keep this in mind. You can also earn points by playing minigames. You are rewarded each time you complete the set of 3 identical games and unlock a new difficulty level. This is the Multiplier, and in case you are new here, this is the best friend of every roller. The Multiplier is an additional boost that increases all points earned. You need to have a high multiplier active, or you just stuck at some point. Here is how it works. To receive a multiplier, you need to exchange crypto to RLT. Usually you get x1 multiplier for every 10 RLT changed. The more you exchange, the bigger multiplier is. Also keep an eye on current exchange discounts, they happen regularly. Then the multiplier you received has a limited duration. Keep in mind that you can refresh it at any time by spending just 1 RLT. X15 multiplier turns 3000 points into 45,000. This is the crucial for high levels. Here is a clever trick, totally within the game's rules, but you'll want to keep it under your head. First, play each minigame 3 times to increase the difficulty level, then comes the magic. Exactly 12 hours later, the difficulty resets, one segment at a time. Playing right after the reset lets you earn 500 points per each game. Don't overdo it though, overplaying can disrupt the reset timing, so keep your session moderate and you are good. My optimal play is around 40 games per reset cycle. There are around 5 cycles per event, and each one will yield 20,000 points. If you are able to activate even a 1.5 multiplier, this is not a bad contribution at all. With a strong multiplier, we are talking about at least x5, lucky RLT cases become surprisingly cost-effective, all because these lootboxes refund a large chunk of your RLTs. In the short term, you might not feel it, but with enough cases, you will refund around 96% of the RLT you spent. Basically, that's only 4 RLT net loss for every 100 spent, but you gain a massive point multiplier, and spending 300 RLT with the x10 multiplier nets you 3 million points. All that with only 12 RLT net loss. Not bad! This recent event requires 30 million points. This is actually a serious grind if you are not optimized. Here is how I approached it. I earned 30k points from minigames with 1 reset cycle. You can of course repeat it every 12 hours, but it was the video recording test, so I could. Then I activated x7 multiplier for my next move, Lootboxes. I used different boxes this time, but if it were just lucky RLT cases for 1399 RLT, I would need about 300 to finish the event. Again, sounds like a lot, but remember, about 96% refund. Finally, here is the result. I started with 723 RLT and ended with 667, so total spend is just 56 RLT. The payoff? 4 awesome 1-cell hash breaker miners that merge into a rare version with 100 petahash and 17% bonus. Was it worth it? Let me know in the comments. That's it, my favorite crypto gremlins. I hope you picked up some new tricks and found my tips useful. Share this video with any friends who might be fuzzy on the event's details. Now, go smash that like and subscribe button. Okay, bye!